Alrighty, hit the recording button now. Go. Yeah. Alrighty. So, welcome to Minecraft of all things. Wow. But, in this video or whatnot, I'm going to be doing a tour of the little Battle Scars reference world. There's a certain page where you could probably tell I started using references and all. Like, during the stair climb part in chapter 3, that's when you could really tell I started using the Minecraft reference, and that was also when it was done and good enough. I say good enough because technically, by all means, this place isn't actually finished. So, when I say Minecraft reference, I seriously meant I took it seriously. So, like, yeah. Oh, it's not rendering fully. Yeah, that's how big it is. I know the mountain's big. Just like, I used world edit and all. I don't think does this still work? No, okay, good. I don't want to actually do something. But basically, I used a brush, made the entire mountain, then covered it, or made a brush using sand, covered it with gravel, and then turned that gravel into stone, turned that sand into air, which lagged my computer as flip. But then, yeah, it started coming together and all, and that's why it doesn't look as smooth. But it gets the job done as a reference, and that's what matters. But that's the gate right there. That's another area I'll get to in a second. But that's the gate to enter the place. This is the great field. And I could give more info on this right now if I wanted to. Because, like, yeah, but also nah. It's more fun to experience it. And also write about it. So, this is the stairway to heaven. It's pretty much as I've drawn. Like, not too much changes. Yes, these villages are here. Yes, they're not in the comic. Because I built over these. These were naturally generated, and like, I just didn't bother erasing them. I probably should have, but anyways, let's go inside. But yeah, this is the Mt.Zakon. As you can see, very lazy work on the little city area. This area down here, you can see a small little structure. I was planning on doing like a kind of rope bridges across these little platforms here as like a mines. But then the comic was catching up, and then I just did not ever do that. Never started. Might finish it one day, but it's not an important place. The comic doesn't really go there. But yeah, I'd probably finish that one day. There's the manor. I by all means call it a castle in the comic, or like the characters call it a castle and all that. It's not a castle, whatever. You could see it. That's not a castle. It's a thing. It's a manor, yeah. That's the little, what I call the royal elevator. This is the little housing district, gate 2, where Zach has an aneurysm. The entrance, gate 1. Gate 3 doesn't have a thing, because why not? This is like the little slums area. Back there is a graveyard. That's pretty much the tour. I'm not gonna go in there, per se, just to not, like, show it off until the comic gets there and all, and yada yada. But basically, yeah, this is the little street. You can tell that some buildings are detailed and some aren't. That's just because I'm lazy. I'm a stupid lazy person. And I'm not dedicated to the craft, and I did not go for full references. I could have, but I generally just got lazy. There's no special meaning behind it. Currently in the comic, I believe we're here, unless editing takes a bit, then we might be somewhere else. Who knows? But for now, I know that we're right there, just after Zach's little reveal and big foreshadowing and stuff. Oh, I love that part. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Gates, the little, oh yeah, I guess I can show off the little pillar path. I'm gonna be real, this part doesn't ever get shown. I don't plan on showing this, but I decided since this world is like an actual Minecraft world, I need to make it accessible and such, so I just made an actual path instead of just saying, oh yeah, they get down there somehow. So yeah, this is Mt.Zakon and all. If I ever get to actually properly finishing it and I'll go full detail, then it'd be more fun if I had friends to do this, to help me finish it, because I know that, anyways, now we're gonna go to, the newer area that I'm working on that, and I quote, is a literal whip. It's a big work in progress, as you can see, pink wool. I'm gonna be working on this a bit, but, this is Oak Valley, or where the comic starts in the prologue, and will definitely be shown a lot of times. I know definitely a lot of times, like, oh boy, you weren't prepared. But yeah, I've built specific areas made specifically like in mind of how I wanted to look, and not due to the prologue. I changed it up because I just overall didn't like, some things in my mind made sense and some things didn't in my mind make sense and all. So I basically just made this place different. So I'll go over the locations so far. This is like the main village area. This is going to be a school if I get to building it. That will be the little theater they go into, the surprise birthday party and all. That will be the path to Hallow's lab. This is a little hill they run down. I'm not going past these points of like the hill. The way this looks right now is specifically because then I could just draw a background randomly. It doesn't have to be like super detailed, really big and all. This is going to be the barn and all, the house where the house fire takes place, and yeah. And this part I've only shown once in the comic. It's just the one small little panel. Like, no, two panels, because Green's supposed to be running down this way, and then there's also supposed to be a shot of him right here, like staring out and looking at the house fire. It's yeah, I'm okay, right. But what I was going to do, I was going to remake the prologue. The prologue's the play. I want to remake it so then it looks a lot better, nicer, than newer art style and all. The plan is to work on it after, like, page 3, or not page, page 3, yes, chapter 3, to, like, I'm gonna come back here after chapter 3 and, like, remake the prologue, make it a bit longer, and make it more, like, oh, this is the setting of the story, instead of, oh, hey, children, they run down, oh, wait, okay, superpowers are in this world, school, fire, death. Like, I don't want the prologue just to be that specifically. I want to give this place a bit more characterization, a bit more like, ooh, this place feels so nice, and then bam, the end of chapter 2 happens. Besides, like, I might copy and paste it and then make the spoiler for chapter 2 the completely, like, wasted, burned down to the ground version, because I might, there's points in the comic where we come back and all, but yeah, so yeah, this is the location for that area, Oak Valley, and I'm gonna work on it a bit more and hopefully make it really nice, like really enjoyable to witness the prologue again when I remake it. But I'm gonna work on that after chapter 3 is done, so I'll like do a little hiatus or whatever, and bam, yeah, that'll be it. Then what else? I don't actually know too much on if I can say some stuff or not, because I still want to like keep it like, I don't want to spoil stuff that's the comic hasn't gone to yet. like I've said some things that are like, ooh, teases like at the future, even though like it's probably obvious that's gonna happen if I did a well job at writing it. But yeah, I think that's all I covered. Like, I don't plan on making a super big thingamabob and whatnot. Like, making a big deal. I just wanted to show off this place because I worked hard on it and it's gonna be used a lot in the comic. So yeah, I don't know what to say. The wah wah wee wah. Yeah, bye.